This is really good for Renato. This is the best possible time that Renato could be getting a win. He's on UFC 300. He just started his podcast, Show Me the Money. That's the one with Maddie Betts and Gilbert Burns. So that's the one he just started. And he talked about the economy in his post-fight speech. He was talking about private property. He was talking about a book about economics. He was talking about like real things that people should know about. And he's really becoming an icon in MMA because, and I try to explain this to fighters all the time with like branding yourself. Don't rely on just fighting to brand yourself. Like, if you have other interests and you have other things that you do in your free time, share that, you know, like, I mean, if you're comfortable sharing it, like, share it with the world. Like, if you play guitar, like, show people how you play guitar. If you're good, I mean, if you're not very good at it, then maybe don't, but if you're good at it, show your other interests, show things that you like to do outside of fighting, and do things like Renato Moicano is doing. He's starting a podcast. You know what a podcast does for you as a fighter? It gives you consistent content, and it gives you a reason to talk. You know, you don't have to rely on people doing interviews with you. You have your own platform. So you always have a voice, and you can let people know what's going on. You know, if you haven't gotten a fight in a while, then people are going to know because you're probably going to talk about it in your podcast. So like things like that, I think, are important for fighters to really like pay attention to. I asked Renato at the media day, I said, what are some of the best side hustles for MMA fighters? And it's because I talk to so many fighters, and I know so many fighters, and they're working full-time jobs. They're working, like, some of these jobs they have, I'm like, how are you doing all of this? Like, how is this even possible? My point is that Renato is leading by example for other fighters. He's creating a blueprint for fighters to follow, to have a career and have a source of income outside of MMA, because we all know that there's not a lot of guarantees in this sport, and it's, you know, a judge can take half your paycheck and all these different things can happen. It's a really difficult sport to make a living in. And so as much as we really want fighter pay to increase, you know, that's going to take time, I think. And so I think it's important that fighters like Renato are using their platform to show other fighters how to make money. You know, like, you utilize every opportunity that you possibly have to make money, to earn an income for yourself, to achieve financial freedom.